Kaije no be eze, kaije no be eze, ebi fedi mana dio, eba ọgwụgwọ nsọ na dio. Inachego, inacho nwa, nwe olileanya na chi ga-azawo gị ekpere o. Maka na onye nọ n'obi ya siri ike o. Maka na onye nọ n'obi ya kara aka o. Chukwu okike imela o. Onye nọ n'obi ya siri ike o. Chukwu okike daalụ o. Onye nọ n'obi ya kara aka o. Maka ihe mere m o. Onye nọ n'obi ya siri ike o. Ka nji bịa n'iru gị Chukwu ọma o. Onye nọ n'obi ya kara aka o. Ka nsị gị nara ekele m o. Onye nọ n'obi ya siri ike o. Chukwu okike m o. Onye nọ n'obi ya kara aka o. Onye ihe na-esiri ike bata n'obi Chukwu. Onye ihe na-arịa ahụ bata n'obi Chukwu. Ọ ga-emere gị ya dịka ị na-achọ. Ị na-achọ ego, Chukwu na-enye ego. Ị na-achọ nwa, Chukwu na-enye nwa. Ị na-achọ di, Chukwu na-enye di. Ị na-achọ agamniru, ọ na-enye ya. Ife niile dị mma n'ụwa na Chukwu na-enye ya. Ya ka m ji bịa n'ụlọ nsọ gị nara ngọzi nke m. Onye nọ n'obi ya siri ike o. Onye nọ n'obi ya kara aka o. Chukwu okike imela o. Onye nọ n'obi ya siri ike o. Chukwu okike daalụ o. Onye nọ n'obi ya kara aka o. Maka ihe mere m o. Onye nọ n'obi ya siri ike o. Ka nji bịa n'iru gị Chukwu ọma o. Onye nọ n'obi ya kara aka o. Ka nsị gị nara ekele.
Good day, viewers all over the world, lovers of Eze-Ana TV. I welcome you all in today's section of Philosophy and Life. We have with us here an ordinary evangelist. Sir, you're highly welcome.
Well done.
For the benefit of first-timers, please introduce yourself.
Yes, viewers all over the world, my names are Ogbuefi Eze-Ana, Ugochi Tubelo, Norifite. Or you call me Akajigo. I will answer. Abumoni sin Chuaja, Ugochi Tubodra Temple. And you know, Wafa family name. Because all more the teacher. Abukazimoni sin Chuaja, Northern Restoration Evangelical Mission. So you can call me ordinary evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah.
Before we proceed with today's questions, is there anything else you wish to say to our viewers?
Viewers all over the world, as you are following us, tell people about our ministrations. If you are following us on social media platforms, share it. As you are doing this, right.
The first question of today. What is the cause of someone being so attracted to someone or always wanting to help a particular person?
Yeah, thank you, viewers all over the world. See, this life we are seeing is full of mysteries. Yes, there are so many things that is happening in creation that is beyond your imagination. Life is all about what the level you have gone in life and what you can perceive, maybe from where you are standing spiritual wise. I keep saying it, what you don't know remains a mystery to you and not to all. And I keep saying it too, that if you are knowledgeable, you grow master. If you lack knowledge, you remain a slave. There are so many things that is very a mystery. But today, we look into some of those mysteries of life. Yes. Now, there are so many things that is beyond you or yourself. You will be asking yourself, why is it that this kind of thing is happening? Let me give you an example. Maybe you have happened to you, maybe, or maybe you are not paying attention for you to observe these things. Have you in any way come across someone you have not met? This person is not from your mother's side, is not from your father's side. In fact, you don't have any blood relation with this particular person. Some people will say, this person is my brother from another mother. I know he must have heard such a thing. Truth of the matter is that there are some certain people you come across in life. You will always feel deep inside you as if you are indebted to that person. There are some certain people you see in life. You will always feel there is this genuine love. If it have not happened to you, it have happened to me. And I know it must have happened to you. Only the fact that maybe you are not paying attention. You must, even if you're a man or you're a woman, you must have come across someone that is so dear to you. It's not as if the person did something extraordinary, but deep down you just love the person naturally. He can do anything for that person. You always see good thing about the person. Within you always feel like, let me make this person happy. The reason for all these things is not far-fetched. I can tell you. If you understand the spiritual happenings, you understand that such a thing used to happen. I'm a living witness. Why I normally, whenever I'm giving lectures, I normally use myself as an example. Because if I'm giving just telling you stories, you might be thinking that maybe it's fairy tales or some of those things. But why I normally like to use myself as an example is that I know there is a lot of people that knows me from my humble beginning. I mean, people that knows me. There are some people that are still following me on social media or in Eze-Ana TV that have known me for over 20 years. Let me give you an example of what happened. And this story, I know there's some living people, some people that knows about the story. Very fact. When I was growing, yes, when I was growing in my early 20s, this thing I want to tell you happened like something years ago. There is that time I was into this Christianity so deep, into Caliphate. That time I'm into Bible Society of the Catholic Faith. I'm into so many religious groups inside the Catholic Faith, including Blue Army and rest of them, Confraternity of the Most Holy Rosary, and the MMP, Marian Movement of Priests, and so many other societies I'm into in the Catholic Faith then. In that particular organization, I saw a young lady. What I'm telling you that time I was still in my early 20s. There is this particular young lady of about, let's say, between 18 to 20 years then. I'm a little bit older than her with a few years. So, in that our religious activities, me and her were like so close. So close. She's from Eze-Ana. Yes. She's from Eze-Ana. This, what I'm telling you, is that what is verifiable. Anybody that have been in Onitsha then knows me and her very well, as in within the circle of those religious activities then. So the lady in question is late now. Yes, her name is Violet. Yes. So, but that particular lady, remember what I said, I'm from Orif, Anambra State, she's from Enugu State, exactly precise. So, but we met in our religious circle. At that time, I was still very young, you know, a guy of early 20s. But I can tell you, we became friends till she got married. And whenever I see her, I would like seeing her as my younger sister. I never in any way, as the two of us, feel like, at that age. Why I mentioned my age that time, to tell you that I was still very young, and she's very young, between 18 to 20 then. But I can tell you, she got married as a virgin at that time. And this particular lady, we are very close, but there was never a day we even touch ourselves just like this. No. Sometimes, because they are living not too far from the Catholic church, sometimes if after program, she might be saying, okay, let's go home, that she had a cooked food. We can go there, eat from the same plate. As in, we eating from the same plate, like brother and sister. But we never, heaven bear me witness, we never have anything to as a man and woman of it. No. So what am I saying? But the same way, even in all our parish then, everybody knows us. This lady I'm talking about, she's so beautiful, like very tall. If you pass you must look back. Unless you are not a man. So many people, I don't want to start mentioning them, begin to admire her. Everybody wants her, everybody wants violence, everybody wants violence. So, but me and her was so close to the extent that time I became the head, as in the group president. She's the secretary of our group then. But if for any reason they want to see me as the leader, and maybe you want to narrate a story for me, to me, maybe for me to give you advice, then if you first met her, I said, Violet, say what I wanted to discuss with the president. I don't know what will be his advice or opinion. Violet will tell you, if he comes and you narrate this story to him, he will tell you this, that. And believe in me, maybe I'm not even there when two of you discuss this, but whenever I walk in and the person decided, okay, he want to still see me, once you narrate the same thing, I will give you exactly the response she gave you. To the extent that two of us were like, it's like we know ourselves, understand ourselves in and out. To the extent that this lady later got married to our diocesan head then, Mr. Sondapo. Yes. Why I call the name is something that is verifiable from others in. Then, before this, our diocesan president want to marry, he came to me that this my friend Violet, that he want to marry her. I said, without pressure. And they got married. Did everything, where, that time we used to do holy wedlock and everything. They did everything. She got married. And even that my friend confirmed, our president that later got married to her, confirmed that she's a virgin. Are you following? But what I want to tell you that we understand each other to the extent that when we are growing, sometimes during weekend, you come to my house, even if I'm washing clothes, she will be there, discussing with me or even helping me to raise. All our family members knows her. And that time, we're not even talking about marriage at all. I'm not even up to, I was ready for that then. But to know why I cited these stories is for you to know that it's possible for you to see somebody and feel this inner urge. In the spiritual realm, it's like maybe we are like brothers, maybe brother and sister, maybe in the previous earth life. Despite the fact that she's from Enugu and from Anambra, but it's very possible. Or maybe we are indebted to each other in the previous earth life. Or maybe we are friends cut across anywhere in the previous earth life. And maybe because of oath of life, we now promise ourselves that we will still cross path again. Yes. So we became so close. To the extent, this is the last words she said before she passed on. I was in Abuja when she passed on. She became sick. Her husband told me that she is in the hospital. Before she passed on, she told her husband that the only problem she's having that is disturbing her, because that time my marriage that time just crashed. Yes. So I later relocated to Abuja. She told her husband that her only worry while on the sick bed is that she is not happy that my marriage crashed. That she wished that that woman really remained submissive to me and that marriage lasted. But that is the only thing that pained her. That is what she told her husband. When I arrived at the venue for the burial, her husband place at Eze-Ana, on the funeral day, I came very early. So before they start, celebration of mass of whatever, her husband immediately saw me. He came to me because we used to be friends then. I'm the parish president, while she's the man husband is the assistant president on the church diocese. Mr. Sandakbo came to me and said, "Oh," he called me my Christian name then, Paul, and said, "Oh, my wife Violet, this is the message he gave to me before he passed on." So why I say this story is that, and why I mention name is that it's still verifiable. Are you following? So it's possible that you will see the same thing happen to opposite sex. It can even happen to a man and a man. It can even happen to a man and a woman. You see, so a man and a man, maybe they are friends, business partners, but they love themselves that they are like brothers. It's not as if they are into covenant of anything, but naturally they are attracted to each other as they are seeing themselves in each other. It happens. So I can tell you this is philosophy of life. So some certain things, the same thing in somebody, there is somebody that will be in need. I know personally, let me use myself as an example. I have known countless of people that came to me. I'm supposed to collect money for Alpha, but I have this urge within me, the volition, not to collect money from them. I know people, countless people that I have already consulted Alpha free of charge. I know people that I have used my own money to buy materials to do spiritual work for them because I was led to do so. I know countless people I have helped in one way or the other. But what is doing it is the spirit. The spirit can come, intuition will say, do this to so person. So the message will come that there is so person that will come. Once he come, help him or her in this way. And I will help those things willingly. And once I do, I feel that joy. Is it on social media? I know people that I have helped even in social media countless times. Most of them are not even on social media. Some of the people I help I have not even seen them with the physical eyes. But some of them is that there are people that I'm following, maybe they are following me too. But maybe after encountering them, my mind will tell me, so person, you have a mandate to see so person too. And when you will be doing it, people will not understand. But naturally, it's the mandate. And that mandate, you don't know where the mandate comes from. And why the mandate comes. So what I'm telling you is that such a thing is very possible. But in this world, once such a thing happens, some people will be thinking, maybe there was a reason, maybe there is a reason, maybe there is a reason. But they don't know. There is mandate. There is a mandate. I know like 2 or 3 people that I have not met them in real life, just social media, and I have mandate that I should do something to make sure that these people stand on their own. Some could be people that have health challenge. Some is people that have maybe business challenge. Most of them, the ones I help, if it's some people that need financial support, if I help them, I don't ask them to post it on social media. But some of them will not hear what. Once you do it, they will see go on social media and put it. Maybe how the person feels. But what I can tell you is that there are some certain people, some of these people I have never seen them physically. But it's mandate. And sometimes once it happens like that, there is a reason why it happened. So why I took my time to explain this is this. In life, There are some certain people that maybe two of you have crossed their path in the previous earth life, and you are indebted to that person. Maybe the person have done something or saved your life. Then you are indebted to that person. Maybe you did not live along enough for you to be able to pay back. You are indebted to that person. Maybe in the next war, two of you cross paths. Your mind will always telling you, you have to pay this person back. You have to do this because naturally you don't know that you are indebted to that person. And it's only by paying the person, helping the person, you'll be able to strike a balance and you'll be totally free. You are no longer indebted to anybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks for that eye-opening answer. The next question is, what can cause someone to always receive hate or love as case may be?
Yes, so many things can actually cause it. Sometimes it could be has to do with karma. Some people might be receiving hate out of their karma reaction. Maybe because in life, Galatians 6:7 says, and I quote, God can never be mocked. Whatever you sow, so shall you reap. That is why I always advise you to always sow harmony, sow love in creation. Because whatever you sow, so shall you reap. If you are someone that always hates people for no reason, you are sowing hate. Hate must surely come. If you are someone that always show love to entire creation, you are showing love, and love must flow back to you, the originator. So sometimes some of these things that some people, and whatever they do, people will hate them. Whatever they do, people will help them. Some have to do with the earth of life. Some have to do with Yowa and karma. Yes, maybe you sow so much hate, and for the fact that you sow so much hate, you must reap hate. The only solution to this kind of problem is keep appeasement, keep showing love. Since you have known that people hate you, maybe hatred is coming your way, never you follow the multitude to do evil. Don't say you want to start hating people too. No, it's not the solution. Because that hate they are hating you might be as a result of your previous earth life or what you have shown in creation. What counter hate is love. So I will advise you to keep showing love. By showing love, you are paying your debt. If it's karma, you are paying your debt. Time will come when those goodies will outweigh those badness of the past, and you begin to reap goodies. So whenever you are seeing that people normally hate normally come their way, or love normally come their way, maybe they sow love. Yes, that's what they are reaping the fruit of their labor. So even if you are receiving favor from people, keep sowing goodies, keep showing love. Love will continually come in your way. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Ogbuefi, why is it that some people, whenever they make love in dream, favor will cease, but to some out there, that will be when goodies of life and favor will start to locate them?
Thank you. This your question now is that some people will be telling you, I know some people that will say that he's a businessman. Whenever I had a dream, as in making love in the dream, after that, every business crumble, every promise shattered and everything. I can tell you, this thing you are talking about is not happening to everyone. Some people will be saying, whenever they see themselves eating in the dream, everything will scatter. Or guys, not for everybody. I know people, some people, once they see themselves in the dream, eating, whining, dining, popping expensive wine, small time, better things will locate them. So that is this. There are some people, somebody I know, yes. In fact, many people I know that once they see themselves marrying in the dream, maybe even making love in the dream and the rest of them, believe in me, it will not be far. Better things, better judgment and everything will begin to happen around them. So it's not as it happened to you, it's happening to another person. There are some people that they say when they see their spiritual spouse, after making love with them, everything will scatter. But some people, After making love to them, they will see money to even to marry and to remain in the real life. So life is all about. So sometimes life is not as you think. Life is not as you think. So, but what I can tell you is that anytime you have dreams that you felt that is negative, just do some minor ritual. This simple ritual I'm about to tell you. Look for 4 seeds of alligator pepper. Put it inside your mouth. Then face the east. Begin to make declaration. While those seeds is still in your mouth, then begin to make the declaration of cancelling any negativity. After that, even if it's positivity, do the same thing. If it's negativity, while having those 4 seeds in your mouth, can begin to cancel all the negativity. Then after that, chew those seeds. Then go outside and spit it off. Pua, 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 4 times. Then if it's positive, see, put 4 seeds. Make the declaration that those good things that you see, you saw in your dream, that you are making declaration that also different. Alligator pepper does not embark on shameful mission. Make declaration that those good things should start manifesting in the name of God Almighty. Make that declaration, and as you decree, so shall it be. After that, chew the seeds and go outside again and spit it 4 times. As you make that declaration, so shall it be. So that's what I want to tell you. Know you today that not everyone, after you have dream of maybe eating, whining, or making love in the dream and everything will japa. No, not to everybody. Yes. So even when I was growing up as a newcomer in most spirituality, even if I experienced such a thing, it doesn't stop anything. Good things keep flowing. Let me stop here. Thank you.
All right, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks for that eye-opening answer.
Yeah.
The next question is it possible for someone that has died to be seen living in another location or appearing?
Yes. Some people maybe have seen it in Nollywood and all some stories. Nobody call it fairy tales and everything. We have had a story of a particular only son, only child of his parents. When this particular child, this particular guy died via accident, he pressed the parents because the parents is of age. There is no way they can get married again and whatever, and begin to make new babies. Even the man is very old. So for them, but they keep crying. That is feeling like their own world has crumbled. So this man and woman keep on praying, asking God, why is it that their own is like everything has ended? And the man, they refuse to, as in, get another person to bear children for the child, for the family. But the day they was burying this particular guy, the parents was like they are too grieved. They are crying as if their life depends on that their child that passed on. But that kind of crying and weeping makes that particular child to be like earthbound. That is what we call earthbound spirits. That is why some religious faith don't tolerate someone crying when they are doing their burial. I don't want to start mentioning it, but maybe you have heard about some religious sects when they are doing their funeral, they don't encourage people to cry. They discourage people from crying, saying that when you lose your loved ones during the burial, the person that passed on is there, seeing everybody. The person is there, is wearing the material body, that is the spiritual body. The person at that burial day is there seeing everybody coming. Even somebody that passed on in the hospital is there beside the bed, seeing all the people that is coming to say, hey, where. And he will be there telling people that I'm not dead. Because to him, he's still living. So why you are advised, some people will advise you not to be crying, is that when you too much cry emotionally, it might affect that person, departed spirit. It might be emotionally attached to you. Maybe a child that is so attached to you, and you keep on telling mama, mommy, daddy, I'm here. But you people will not hear because he's using everything, both the voice and everything, the exterior body. So unless if you are spiritually gifted, you will be able to perceive the person's presence or hear what the person is saying. But generally speaking, the people, the carnal people will not understand that the person is there. So, but what I can tell you is that when the person is there trying to convince you people that he or she is not dead, and you people start crying emotionally, you will make the person to attach to the emotions of the living. It will make the person to be what is called earthbound. Instead of the person to ascend and move to the other beyond in the medium, then in order to proceed and focus upward, ihe ji asị ndị Igbo ji asị ya jee nke ọma bụ go well. The person is supposed to be moving, going to the word of the spirit. But when the person is earthbound, the person is moveless. The person will remain here on earth. That's why some people will be telling you that they saw their late uncle. Yes, some will be see earthbound, tormenting the family members or even villagers. Some will say that they saw him. It happens, not fairy tale of anything. There is this particular story I'm telling you. This guy died after like 8 years on a 34 morning. Nobody knows that this particular person went and be living in another place. And the lady he met in that particular town was keep telling him, when will we go and see your people? And they normally arrange his people, friends, one way or the other. They will come to the town where they are living, claiming to be his brothers. So he makes the lady to relax almost 8 years and have about 4 children for him. 3 boys and a girl. So then at the stage now, when the woman became so worried, I've been saying that is looking for worry, become too much. The man now agreed that they will go for Xmas. On that particular day, they chartered motor, going. Before they reached the house, I was like, wow, they forget something. That they should be going, that the compound is the next compound. If you want to go and buy something, that's all. So the taxi man that carried them, the chartered taxi, drove them into the compound, and they waited for this man, and he began to tell the family members the story. He need to tell them everything, how the man looked like, how everything. How it was, he mentioned the family name and everything. The family was like, wow. Because he wanted, like, maybe he felt like he wanted to have children left behind for the family. If people are telling such a story, you think that it's fairy tales. And sometimes you will see people that will tell you that they traveled to Abuja. They saw someone, maybe their classmates, that died when they are in school. Or maybe a friend, they saw a person in Abuja. So such a thing happened. But some of those people, those spirits, need help. The help they need is that they are earthbound spirits. And once you remain earthbound, you can never reincarnate. Because what it means that is emotional entangled to this earth. So he cannot move to the other world to complete his assignment so that he will be able to reincarnate back if he still have another opportunity. So that is the whole thing. So what I can tell you is that it will happen. Thank you. It's one of the mysteries of life, but it happens.
Right. Do we actually need spirituality to succeed in life?
Yes. Spirituality, yes. The spiritual control the physical. Some people normally argue, like one of my friend Waja Waja, I invited on the program. He was like of the opinion that there is no, we human being does not need spiritual help to succeed in life, and I said no. You know, there is some people that is called atheists. Those atheists is people that believe that there is no spirit anywhere, that things just happening the way it happens, that man just exists and anything. So they don't believe that they will unmovable mover. Then one they don't in an Igbo believe as such. Like that, my friend, I call him atheist. Yes. Everywhere. Now, what I want to tell you is this, eh? What I want to tell you is this, eh? Now, na spirit adro, I can tell you name with spirit. All the world religions are spiritual people. The Chinese people, the Indians, let me use these two countries as an example, they are all spiritual nations. Didn't you see even the Prime Minister of India the other day before his altar? Yes. They don't. I believe in India. I can tell you, they don't joke with their spiritual stuff. There is time for everything. Time for spirituality, they face it. Time for their business and hard work, they face it. The same thing in China. Huh? Well, the Hinduism and Shintoism. Is it the Japanese people? Time for spirituality, they practice. Time for work, they work. Because spirituality control the physical. If you're a spiritual person, some of these people that great minds, people that created so many things, as in people that manufacture so many things, don't you know that it's vision? So most of them went to a quiet environment, begin to meditate. By so doing, they draw the spiritual vision and knowledge. And that spiritual vision and knowledge is what they put into practice and they become successful. So as a human being, woman is a spiritual being. So you need that your spiritual aura, spiritual associate, division and knowledge. Spirituality cannot give you physical catch. Physical catch is just legal thing that created by each country. Money is not it. But spirituality will give you a vision of what you will be doing so that money comes. Because if we are rendering services to people, the spirituality gave you the hour and the vision to be doing whatever you are doing as your gift, maybe a musician. Then when people need their services, they approach you. Flavor Avenue, I want you to perform in my occasion. What will it take? He said, give me 10 million. He is monetizing the services he is about to render into legal tender. So the spirit does not know what is money. Spirit, even if you fasting for 100 days, you cannot wake up in the morning and see money under your pillow. But if you are a spiritual person, you will get a vision of go into this business, apply this, do this, and by so doing, you will be able to create value. And that your value you are creating, you name price for it. There is money comes. So human being needs spirituality to succeed here on earth. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Due to our time, this will be our last question for today's program. What is Eze-Ana, and of what importance is it to human being?
Thank you for that wonderful question. Our ancestors are wise. The gods are wise. Let me tell you some certain thing. Common sense should tell you. If you are from a family that is suffering a particular thing, ndị Igbo na-akpọ ya Eze-Ana. Mgbe gboo mgbe ezi dị n'ụkwụ ụkwa, mgbe a na-anụ nwaanyị etu esi anụ nwaanyị, family ya eje nwa m n'onwere family na anyị fụrụ nwa agbọghọbịa na be gị. The parents dị ka nwoke abịa nna anyị oke afọ udo dịrị gị na ezinụlọ gị. N'onwere nwa agbọghọbịa anyị fụrụ wee jụọ esi n'ọnwa gị na anyị bịara ka anyị bịa zere agbọ na be gị. Mgbe a na-ekwu okwu agbọ, mgbe young maidens behave the way their family behaves. Enwere family ga-apụta ọ bụrụ family ọnwụ ike dị, early death. Use wisdom. there is a reason why there is constant early death in your family. So if you want to get married, look for, don't go for people that is experiencing the same thing. The family that untimely death is just like Akamo every time, now and then. They are untimely death. Go to family that stays older. You know why? It's a smart move. Use common sense. Is to bridge the gap, because there is a covenant that existed in the family while they are living long. It could be a covenant their great grandfather entered into or Wando in a covenant, and they are keeping that covenant. That's why they live older and grow gray hair. If you go to the family, you see elderly people, then how will longevity? But you see a family that this one died in accident, the other one died in accident, the other one died prematurely, this one died prematurely. I will advise you, use your sense, because your family lack longevity, long life. So in order to alter it, go and marry from family that have long life. In order to alter the sequence, if I told you, you have already to break that yoke that is causing untimely. Once you marry from that family, the lady will come with the Omando Supernia, the covenant of her people. And by stepping on that their land, things will begin to change. The same thing is like, if you a family that is so broke, you want to get married, please, my friend, don't go to that family that has the same poverty cycle of a thing. No. Look for a family that is a little bit comfortable, not like necessarily rich, but you see that family, they are comfortable, and there are some, see, there are some family that are comfortable. There are some family that is simply poor. If you like, walk, nothing. Instead, sickness will come and carry it. You go to their houses, you will see uncompleted building. No matter how hard they work, they can never. Have you seen such family? No smoke without fire. So you needed somebody. If your family is family where there is no uncompleted buildings everywhere, nobody, your uncle is not finishing, your brothers is not finishing, you are not finishing. Go to families that normally finish their houses. In order to alter it, by so you can that lady stepping on your compound can break the yoke. Because he's coming with a different force. The same thing with man. If you're a man, your family doesn't have one, maybe your family has problem with the aquarium, go to family that has one. Yeah, we just sister Fananya, my born children 5. If I born 5, this one born 7, this one born, they have one. To alter it. It might be arguing, but I can tell you that's life, philosophy of life for you. But I can tell you, all you can do that way best the lab. Yeah, you people are coming to take what is not, you people are not having. Is the lab. You want a woman, maybe your family is those families that are so ugly. If Nanya is ugly, Chiamaka is ugly, Ifeyunga is ugly, John is ugly, Emeka is ugly, Oga. Go as the lab, you are to our bomb, you will alter the ugliness in your family. You get what? You get to our bomb, you will go and go for a bomb, beautiful family that have good look. In order to alter it now, so that by the time you start producing, things will change. It's just a matter of time. More that family that is so dirty, and they want to alter it, go and look for those shiny skins to alter it. You get why? So I don't want to go deep, but you understand where I'm going. Go to family that has what you people are lacking in order to break the yoke. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Viewers all over the world, we have come to an end on today's edition of Philosophy and Life. If you have any question based on today's program, kindly drop it on the comment section or DM Eze-Ana with the WhatsApp number showing on your screen right now. For more inquiries, deep consultation, Alpha, you can as well DM him with that same number. It's nice having you here today.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Before we go, any advice for our viewers?
Viewers all over the world, If you want me to do deep consultation for you, or you have any question in today's lecture, or you want to join us in our monthly rituals, chat me on WhatsApp 0805 7837 I repeat 0805 7837 or 0813 8243 871. I repeat 0813 8243 871. See you tomorrow n'oge awa nke eziokwu. Ọ bụrụ na ọnwa egburu oge eji wee chụ aja, emechaa na ọ ya ekwu ome.